Hello everyone and welcome to episode 84 of the WMMA 5 series of this modern day UFC Safe here on the channel, as we have a fight night here in North Carolina as the North Carolina native Derek Brunson taking on Jotko in our main event middleweight contest there. And then Hannah Clifford's taking on Denise Zambanaga, who is taking this fight on about a week notice. That is a hell of a opportunity for her, and that is in the co-main event as well. Khalil Roundtree on the card against Stefan Nuchuki as Nubukui rather is Nuchubuki. Oh my god, I fucked that all up. But Stefan though is taking on Khalil Roundtree, and that's gonna be a hell of a fight for sure. As far as Roundtree will be bringing it, as Joe Seletsky, the other Carolina native, will be taking on Diego Moises. That's a 155 bout. And then Gina Mazzani taking on Katharina Lanier as a 135 bout, a women's bantamweight contest to kick off the main card. As for our main event, Jotko, Derek Brunson. For Derek Brunson, he could really use this win. Obviously, everybody needs a win and wants to win when they get out there. But to be in an opportunity like this, to main event in your hometown, we probably wouldn't be in Wilmington, but your home state, we'd probably definitely be in Charlotte. Taking on somebody like Jotko, though, and as far as he's a top 10 middleweight, Jotko 14th, and Brunson is the slight favorite. But Jotko, he was on a nice little run there for a hot little minute. As far as how he's going to do tonight, that is a different story. As far as, he is still on a nice little win streak, actually. Yeah, he just beat Kevin Holland and Andre Nunez, as he lost to Sean Strickland and Darren Till before that. But the thing, man, that he's got a chance to extend his winning streak to 3, and he's taking on somebody in the top 10. This would be a massive win if he can get it done, of course. But yeah, a guy who hasn't had a bad fight yet in the save. Taking on Derek Brunson, who of course is up there in age, 37, but Renzo Gracie Academy member, 13-6 in the UFC, so kind of similar records in the UFC. And he beat Jared Cannonier, which obviously in real life he got absolutely destroyed by Jared Cannonier once he took him down and took some vicious fucking elbows from Jared Cannonier in side control. But this is a huge moment for him. If he can get another win over a ranked guy, that'd be his third ranked win. He did fight Kevin Gastelum, which that was a good effort for him. Again, another guy that hasn't had a bad fight yet, so both these guys haven't had a bad fight in the save. So realistically, you would assume it's going to be a good fight here for our main event. But you never know, as far as anything can happen. As for Shockwave, Hannah Clifford's the Oxford, North Carolina native, taking on the Filipina, and I think it's kind of like how there's Latino and Latina. I believe it's how the same thing for Filipinos and Filipinas, as Denise the Menace Zambanaga, my god, taking on this fight on a week's notice. She's now the favorite, which is crazy. Shockwave Hannah Clifford's the North Carolina native, coming in. Both girls are ranked, which is kind of crazy how low they're ranked for this to be the co-main event. But she is, a 3-fight winning streak. Had the great fight with Marina Rodriguez. That was really, really fun back in February. Great debut, beating a ranked fighter, too, in her debut. She's got the karate background. And for her, taking on Hannah Clifford, so who's had some pretty great success here in the save as well. And really, realistically speaking, of 3-2 in the UFC, but man, she's had some big wins along the way. I don't know why every time I've clicked on the left, it's been loading up the picture. But yeah, she beat Cynthia Cavillo, which she not only beat her, she 30-27 her, put on a hell of a performance, but she has lost to Angela Hill and Courtney Casey, so we'll see how she does. Of course, the Courtney Casey fight, that's a top 10 opponent she was fighting there. But, of course, that was on a pay-per-view. Back on the fight night kind of circuit, if you will, as far as, it's not really a circuit, I would say, but it's kind of back on the fight night cards. It's kind of crazy, though. She was almost undefeated on pay-per-views. But, yeah, she hasn't won yet on a fight night. Will it be another loss for her? We shall see. That's going to be a close fight, though. Denise is the slight favorite, but again, I would say both girls, that's a bit of a crapshoot with how quick of a turnaround that is. As for Khalil Roundtree, taking on Stefan Nuchubuki, as far as the Temple Hills, Maryland native, He is, as far as 2-1 in the UFC, 10-4 overall. So, of course, Khalil Roundtree 10-6-1, no contest, but he's got a losing record in the UFC, which is kind of tough. But he's been on a nice little winning streak here at King of the Cage. Had some fights at LFA. He lost to Sam Alvey, lost to Brian Rogers and Alex Belize. As far as that kind of shows you what type of talent he pretty much will be here in the UFC. I don't know if he's going to ever be like a ranked light heavyweight. You never know, though. But this is really just to give Khalil Roundtree a can to smash, really. This is, and you can see with the betting line there, minus 560 favorite. He's had some tough fights, Khalil Roundtree, and obviously we want to keep him around for as much as we can. He fought Ryan Bader and Volkan Oezdemir. As far as both those losses, tough. As far as both top 15 guys, especially Ryan Bader. He's a top 5 guy, and now, he's probably a top 3 light heavyweight. And it's crazy that, again, his last pay-per-view was the Eric Anders fight, which that's a very, very fun fight. That's probably his best performance. Well, him knocking out Gokhan Saki was crazy in real life, of course, too. But at that point, he had just came back from Thailand, basically trained pretty much after this fight exclusively in Thailand. And he looks like $1 million. It's kind of crazy he got finished by Kutabale in the next fight, because he looked really, really good against Eric Anders. And of course, obviously in real life now, he's went on a tear and even fought for the light heavyweight title. Hoping we can get that same result for him tonight, starting with this win to get him back on the right track. But we'll see, though. If he shockingly loses, that would be pretty tough. Pretty tough. As Joe Selesky, though, the Wilmington, North Carolina native as well, 17-4, taking on Thiago Moises. Joe Selesky is a hell of a grappler, but Thiago Moises at least has a striking advantage, I would say. That's probably why he's a slight favorite. But Joe Selesky, the 4-1 in the UFC, 17-4 overall. He, as far as, I forgot this one is fucked up. Because there was 2 Joe Seleskys. There was a Joseph Selesky and then a Joe Selesky. So it got all fucked up. So, it's all over the place. It's crazy that he's also a mid-level national fighter. Popularity-wise, it's probably because he did so well at King of the Cage. It's kind of crazy that he lost, though, at one time at King of the Cage. But he beat Ahmad Faris in his last performance at the UFC Fight Night with Malcolm X. Gordon and Osman Kurovov. But now he's, as far as he's also beaten Terrence McKinney as well, Tyson Griffin. He's beaten some guys that have been in the UFC for sure. And he's surprisingly not the favorite, though, because, again, Thiago Moises is very, very tough. 13-4. He's 2-2 in the UFC. So really, Joe Selesky's 1-0 in the UFC, so he'll probably have to change that record. But he's beaten Dan Hooker, so that's a huge win. Fought Damir Ismagulov before that, and he fought Beneil Dariush before that. So he's fought some very, very tough opponents already. That's going to be an interesting fight. That might be the best fight on the main card. We'll see, though. And for Gina Danger Mazzani taking on Katharina Lanier, who's making her debut. But yeah, for Gina, she's 1-4 in the UFC. Not a great record at all. She has a 7-4 record overall, but a 1-4 record in the UFC. Was in the UFC, the Tough 18 season that had, as far as Juliana Pena, getting the win in that season. But for Gina, she did beat Elizabeth Phillips and Faith McMahon, as I don't know why, McMahon, as far as, I don't know why they cut her name off there, but Yana Wu as well getting a win there before the save is pretty indicative of how well she's going to do potentially. But yeah, she got 30-27. Julia Villa, though, she's a top 10 as far as bantamweight, which she right now is 10th. This is a tough fight, though, I think, for Katharina. As far as obviously the betting line, it shows it. I believe, with a boxing background and Golden Glory too, if she keeps it standing, she might have a chance. But as far as really, we haven't seen a whole lot out of her to really kind of dictate how well she's going to do. She knocked out her last opponent, but she lost to Martina Czech, as far as that was in February of 2020. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? Kind of crazy she's ranked so high. We'll see, though. Maybe we'll see on the opening bout there. But Tom Aspinall, main event in the prelim, taking on Chris Jotko, as far as the Philly native. Probably going to get ran fucking through Tom Aspinall, you would think. But Chris is a major favorite in this one. A minus 950 favorite. Just insane. I don't know how. Tom Aspinall has been on a tear. Of course, 5-1. His one loss was the Chai Lewis Perry, but 12-3, and that was his first fight too. Been beating everybody since then. He's beaten Alexander Romanov, Umar Kane, Jorgen De Castro. Obviously some of these guys not really the biggest of names, but he's gotten finishes in all those fights. He's, I think he's gonna get the win here, and Chris is ranked, so this will be his first ranked fight, and I think he's gonna get the job done. I know he's a crazy underdog. He's a top 15 heavyweight. But, he didn't even finish Arman Balar, which is not really the top guy as well. And he's someone that obviously was a light heavyweight. We bumped him up to heavyweight to maybe try and get him something going there. But it just, he's had great fights, though. So, this is going to be a good fight, and it's probably going to be over in the first round. We'll see. We'll see how that prelim goes. And then for Impa, as the Charlotte native, and a man who was on the unfortunate side of a Joaquin Buckley shot, taking on Court McGee here, veteran Court McGee from Ogden, Utah, for his Impa is the favorite. We've signed him for a while. I think we actually signed him at the start of the save back in January, and we just been waiting casually for him to kind of get a nice matchup for him to get his start, and I think this is it for sure. But yeah, he's a guy that can push the pace. Yeah, basically July 2020, July or August. But as far as his wins, he's gotten all 4 wins, though, at least, on King of the Cage and at the local show in February. He's got a tough bout, though, because I think for Court McGee, if he's going to win, it will be with his wrestling. He's the favorite, though, is Impa, and I think if he keeps it standing, Court McGee's going to be in trouble. For Court, probably his last fight. As far as it's 20-11. He's had only 1 win in his last 5. It's not great. He did 30-27 him, but at the same time, it's it's probably time for him. Maybe we'll give him 1 fight to at least have him fight somebody, since it was a split decision with him and Nico Price. Maybe give him a fight. Well, the Matt Brown fight, we could have potentially just cut him then. That probably would have made more sense, honestly, but we might give him 1 more veteran. We'll see. And, for Impa, though, this is a huge opportunity for sure to start off with a win for Cool Hand Luke Sanders, taking on Cody Durden, the Covington, Georgia native, and the Nashville, Tennessee native, battling it out. Both guys losing records in the UFC, which that shows you that it's a fight night with that type of analytic insight there. But Luke Sanders, 13-4. Coming off a loss to Montel Jackson. It's crazy that he beat Barraro, though. Barraro's fall off, incredible to witness. But, got guillotined in the first round. I believe he got guillotined after a takedown. Got caught, type of thing. For Cody Durden, 30 years old, striking background, with a 1-2-1 UFC record, obviously, as far as not the greatest. That is not what his actual record is. Of course it's not. So he beat Cody Gibson at LFA, which he won their title, too, with that win. Got a rear naked choke in the final round. So, yeah, former LFA bantamweight champion. And, but the Jared Scoggins is a tough guy, too. He went the distance there back in May. It's going to be a good fight. There. And for Cody Durden looking to get his first win in the UFC. For Luke Sanders looking to make it 4-4 in the UFC. It's Paulo Santos and Top Gun Tucker Lutz as the Brazilian making his debut, but so is Tucker Lutz, as both guys 10-2. Both fight night debutees. So, it's a bit of a crapshoot, but we know the Brazilian has a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background. He's got no camp either, so that would probably give Tucker Lutz the advantage. We'll see if I think he fought in either King of the Cage or LFA. I want to say in the save. PFL, wow. So, yeah, he lost to Andre Harrison, but at least he went he had a split decision win over Elijah Johns, which, that's crazy. There was a 27-30 in there with that split decision. So somebody really saw the fight differently. But for Paulo Macedo Santos, this is a big opportunity for him. We don't even have a full body picture for him. But yeah, he was in Brazil for his one local fight show, which was against a local guy. So we have no idea what to expect really for him. But he's got a great opportunity for sure tonight. And for Jared Trice, Doughboy, the Detroit native, taking on Nathan Reddy as the Sydney, Australia native who lost in his debut. But Jared Trice, who had a great showing in his first fight, of course, wrestling background, he beat Savarov, which he finished him in 21 seconds. He's been on a tear, dominating people in Bellator, bringing them in, and he's somebody I think could really, with that 3-time All-American at Central Michigan, which Central Michigan, that's a D1 college, so I mean that is pretty tough of him to be able to, and also was a former national champion both freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling. Very, very tough wrestler. For Nathan Reddy, strong, stand strong boxing. He's only got like a puncher's chance really. I think if it comes to wrestling, he's going to be fucked. He lost to Nazardinov, which that's a tough fight to take that, and he got finished in 25 seconds, which is no surprise to kick off the year. Might be another loss for him here. I just don't see him picking him off here and getting the win. But he's got a chance. It's going to be to take him out before he shoots for that takedown. And now we go to as far as a little bit more analytics before we get to our card. Derek Brunson made eventing for the 4th time tonight. Brunson, of course, trains at Henzo Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, with Jotko 0-1 against other members of that team. Brunson ranked 8th, Jotko ranked 14th, so 2 top 15 fighters. Main eventing, and Brunson has a significant weight advantage, and he's got the slight edge, and the hometown guy. So it would be a huge win for him. But a lot of pressure when you're fighting from your hometown, too. As Hannah Cliffers and Denise Samanaga, as the 2 girls, again, this was supposed to be Alexa Grasso. She gets hurt last week, and Denise takes the fight on short notice. So that's why it's kind of ranked so high. We probably could have shifted the card a little bit, but stuck with Hannah Cliffers and Denise here. I think it was a good fight too, so that's also why we put it as the co-main. We probably should have had this be the co-main because of Khalil Roundtree, but at the same time, we know he's fighting a can and somebody that is here to get their fucking head kicked in. But also at the same time, you never know. Tefon Dadon might just shock the world here. We've set up tomato cans to get crushed, and they've pulled it out, so not out of the realm of possibility for sure. And this is going to be a very, very interesting fight with Joe Selesky and Thiago Moises. I mean, that's a very, very tough fight. That's a coin flip of a fight there. That could go either way. Both guys have a tough fight on their hands. And for Gina Zani, she's looking to get her win and to beat the debuting Katharina Lanier. It's going to be an interesting fight for sure. And for Tom Aspinall, I am very much believing in Tom Aspinall. I think the fucking odds makers in Vegas have got this one way off. We'll see if he can pull that one off. And for Impa, making his debut against the veteran in Court McGee, who is the Blurkhead Stat Picks favorite, but McGee at least has one guy backing him, so it's not a clean sweep there. And then for Luke Saunders, looking to get his first win of the save, the last one, hasn't won, rather, since February 2019. Cody Durden, though, the slight favorite. Very close fight, though, in that prelim there. And then, again, another close one. Both guys making their debuts. Not a whole lot to go off of for Paulo Santos, but at least for Top Gun Tucker Lutz, he was in the PFL. So I would say he's got an advantage, at least fighting tougher opponents. But we'll see. And for, Nathan Reddy, though, does have a 7-inch reach advantage. So that makes that fight a lot more interesting, for sure. If he can tag him before Trice can get in, could be his only way to victory for Nathan Reddy. As here we go. Jason Zaga referee. Cage-side judges, let's go. Touch gloves, they engage. Oh, here comes a flurry from Reddy already. Hits the right cross. And here comes a good right hand from Trice. Counter left hand. Wow, both guys are swinging. So far, Trice hasn't used that wrestling. He's been trying to box with him. Clean right hand. Right hand blocked. Right hand blocked again. Both guys, right hands being blocked. Reddy with a 3-punch combination ends with this. Oh, here comes a right cross that lands off the 3-punch combination. And he is on rubbery legs. Went for the vicious uppercut. Man, Nathan Reddy, using that reach advantage, tagging him, counter jab. Trice was equal to it. It's been a good fight so far, especially for Nathan Reddy. Another shot that rocks him. And again, Trice is trying to just, if he can get in close, eventually he might be able to get something going. But so far, he's been getting tagged from Nathan Reddy. And here comes a nice 1-2 from both guys. Left jab, a good right hand, and there's a jab and a great right hook from Trice. And a minute left, Sivern kicks the legs, which is not really going to get anything going. Reddy missing the 1-2 there, and yeah, obviously he won that round with the damage done. Jared Trice, he's going to have to go for a takedown. I cannot believe he hasn't even went for it. There's a nice 1-2, left jab, straight right. Left jab and a leg kick from Reddy. Great right hook from Trice. Counters a short body kick with a pair of chops by a right hand that just misses, though. Good right hand from both guys. Oh, and Reddy gets rocked here. Here we go. Big right hand on the fucking right through his guard. Down he goes. Wow, Jared Trice, man. To outstrike somebody that had that type of reach advantage, too, as a pure fucking 3-time All-American at Central Michigan, you're a bad man. He's going to be tough. Yeah, that is somebody. Oh, he wants Jordan Young, too. He says he's ducking him. That's a hell of a fight, too. My God. Him and Jordan Young, both great wrestlers as far as, but, I mean, at least we've seen what Jared Trice can do. He can knock fuckers out. It's Paulo, Macedo Santos, and Top Gun Tucker Lutz. Here we go. They start off with a jab and a straight right. Now, as far as pressuring him, Santos 2 counter jabs. Yeah, Lutz being the one that put the pressure on him. Here comes a quick kick to the lead leg from Santos. Pair of jabs, left kick to the body. Left roundhouse kick from Santos. Left jab and a left to the body. Dodges the right hand, counterattacks with quick left hook already. Stepping forward here, counter jab to connect. 1-2, Lutz was equal to it though. Boy, oh boy, a halfway point in the round here, and now they're throwing a counter jab. Jab, right hands, lands there. 1-2, Lutz was equal to it though. Lutz with a left hook. There's a jab and a left roundhouse kick to the body from Santos. It's been pretty back and forth here. Santos with a nice 1-2 though. Here we go. He's kind of lighting him up here at the end of the round, but Lutz with a left hand. 1-2 again from Santos. As they engage, 1-2 from Santos, 1-2 from Lutz now, and that's the end of the round. Very, very close round, though, as far as, Lutz did it just a little bit more, as far as strikes-wise, but, I mean, Santos was lighting him up at the end, so that's something to look forward to going into round 2 if he can keep that pace and pressure on him, which he did, tried to, but Lutz taking the initiative, and there's a 1-2. Stepping in there, left-hand exchange, 1-2, doesn't land either blow. 2 counter jabs, 1-2 again. Lutz avoids both of them, though. And here they come together here, misses the right hook. It's kind of the left jab and a right hook. Let's avoid the last possible second. They come together again with a strike. It's really tentative, though. Nothing comes of it. And Santos initiates the strike exchanges here. 2 counter left hands from Lutz. 1-2 from Santos, but Lutz equal to it. Counter jab. Oh, nice straight right hand here. After the step strikes don't land for Lutz. And as far as we're almost at the end of round 2. And it gets countered here. Quick left hook. So, yeah, I think Tucker Lutz definitely won this round, though. This one was so clear for Lutz. Yeah, he's going to need a finish there for Paulo Macedo Santos if he wants to win this one. 2 counter jabs again. He's walking him down again. 2 counter jabs. Right cross, though, from Santos lands. The combinations of jabs from Tucker Lutz has been really, really good. Just been 1-2ing him to death at this rate. And there's Santos, though, with a 1-2. There's a jab and a right cross. Oh, and he rocked him. Oh, boy. Lutz is in trouble. Or Lutz is going to put him in trouble here with a big right hand. And now Lutz looking to finish him, and he does. Tremendous stuff from Top Gun Tucker Lutz. He looked great tonight. Oh, Paulo Macedo wasn't too bad. He just, as far as he had a good first round. Turned it up a little bit at the end, but just he was looking pretty good in the first round. The second round, though, just did not have that same energy. And again, the third round, getting dropped and finished. Not great for him. As for Cool Hand Luke Sanders, he is looking to get his first win in the save. Against Cody Durden 1-2, but he was equal to it, was Durden. Jabs wide, lands a roundhouse kick to the body, but Durden, yeah, there's that wrestling as he gets the takedown, look to pass him, also scramble. Here we go, and end up just standing. Durden again, but this time great sprawl. As, it's weird that he's considered a striker because he's really a good wrestler. And you're seeing it here as he's got him up against the cage. And, yeah, just going to keep him there for about 60 seconds or so, trying to maintain control. And he clears out, though. They clinch again, and Durden again, the one to pin him up against the cage. And he's just trying to put all that weight on him. And they just, a pretty brutal first round. Cody Durden at least was getting takedowns and stuff, but he just couldn't do anything else after that. He's got Saunders up against the cage, and Cody Durden's just he's got his game plan. Put him against the cage and take him down. If he does get a takedown, he's just gonna maintain top control. And that's what he's doing. Pretty brutal stuff here. You hate to see it. Tries to catch him with a punch, but it's off target. Pushing him down, just not a whole lot happening. And Cody Durden, I mean, he's going to lay and pray to victory here unless Cool Hand Luke knocks him out, but don't think it's going to happen. Still trying to push him against the cage. He does so. Santos is able to get out of it, but again, takedown attempt and just driving up against the cage. It's brutal shit. Tries to take him down again. And we got the takedown. Just a man that is just on a mission. Trying to get his leg free. Try to get half guard here. It's a scramble. Durden ends up in guard, though. So, yeah, let's see what he can do. He is not doing a whole lot with it. And that's the end of the fight. 30-27 for Cody Durden. And pretty abysmal performance. It is what it is, though, unfortunately, for Luke Saunders. I don't know if he's going to... Oh, I say Saunders. Sanders. Oh, he wants Sergio Pettis, though. We'll give you Sergio Pettis. He will at least make it an exciting fight. As far as he's, thanking everyone connected to AMA Fight Club for helping prepare for the fight, sponsors for supporting financially. We'll probably get rid of Cool Hand Luke, unfortunately. 13-5 with a losing record in the UFC. We don't really need that, especially in the save. Hasn't done all that well. As for Impa, he's taking on Court McGee. We'll see how he does. Good ovation for the Charlotte native. As here comes, not touching gloves, is Court McGee. That's interesting. Got him against the cage as Impa. Takes him down. Boy, oh boy. I just got a waist lock against him up against the cage, trying to get better position. Not trying to get mount, or can't get mount rather. So now just several frustrated punches to the back, not doing any damage. And yeah, it just keeps him closed in, not letting him, the mount happen. So they're just kind of in a bit of a stalemate here. They both got, Court is keeping him out of mount, but at the same time, Impa's doing his thing. Oh, McGee shoots in, but yeah, prevents him. Pushes him out on his hands and knees. I thought he was going to knee him. But yeah, obviously Impa won that round. Not a great first round for Court McGee, but here he comes with a 1-2. Counters left hand, 2 quick punches, doesn't land either blow. Lands the left jab with McGee, but avoids the big right. Damn, Court is throwing. 2 counter jabs from Impa. 1-2 doesn't land either blow, though. And again, Impa trying to get in close, but there's a right cross from McGee. And Impa moving in fast. Clinches up with him, tries to knee him. Not happening, though. Got him against the cage. Takes him down. At least we know Impa's not going to lay and pray. He's going to at least try to get a finish. He's going to lock to at least get some strikes in. It's a scramble already. Well, Impa's inside control, and that's the end of the first. Oh, wow. Or the end of the second, rather. Yeah, they gave it to Court. I mean, he did really, really well stand-up-wise. He probably landed more strikes. Oh, no, actually, ground strikes. Yeah, Impa got him there at the end. But he did pretty well, at least standing-wise, for the first half of the round. I would probably give it to Impa again, but I'm not mad at the Crusher getting around potentially. There's a straight right hand from Court McGee. Again, he is landing striking-wise. He's doing really, really well. And Impa, though, attacking with 3 quick punches. 3 of the flurry of 5. But he hits a center, then kicks to the legs, though, afterwards. Again, McGee still trying to push the pace. Keep it going. Impa gets into the pocket. Went for the big head kick. If he would have landed that, that would have been it. Scores the right crosses, McGee. The jab missing. Impa gets all of them. Big knee strike to the body. Another big knee strike to the body. Got him up against the cage. Takedown. Yep. And, takes his back. Yeah, we're looking for, scoots backwards, rather. So he hits a scramble immediately. Yeah, he's on his back pulling half guards. Yeah. Impa's probably going to win. They might be at 29-28, but I think it's a 30-27. Yeah, pretty much on par there. I mean, Court, he at least looked good out there. But, again, just Impa just had his way with him pretty much. So he thanks everyone to Jim O for helping prepare for the fight, sponsors for supporting financially as well. Impa makes it 11-0 in his first win in the UFC. As our main event of our prelim, Chris Dukakis, Tom Aspinall. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Doesn't find the mark on the right hook, though. A couple of jabs landing. Yeah, you're not going to outbox Tom Aspinall, Chris. It's not going to happen. Left jab, missed the right hook, and went for the head kick to Chris, but he missed it. Left cross from Aspinall. Good right hand from Chris after the 1-2. And 1-2 here as well from Aspinall. Oh, here's 2 quick punches that set up a nice uppercut. So he's doing pretty good. I didn't think Chris had this good of a boxing background, but there's 2 quick punches and a nice uppercut again. Tom Aspinall, though, not even fazed by him. It's kind of crazy. Scores of a 1 punch of a sudden flurry. Only finds the mark on, only finds gloves with the right hand, though. Off target with the jab, lands a nice right hook. Yeah, Tom's doing a good job. Oh, there's another 2 quick punches followed by a nice uppercut. He's got his combinations, for sure. Oh, here comes another quick combination. Aspinall lands a left jab with the right hook. Right cross to block. 1-2 again from Aspinall. Yeah, I mean, great round, though. Exactly what we wanted. And, yeah, Chris is outboxing him. So that's, didn't expect that. Did not expect that at all. Left jab, missed the right hook. Connects with a punch that also lands, but doesn't have enough power on it, though, after the next shot. Off target with the jab, hits the right hand. 4 quick punches from Chris. He's just landing in bunches. I mean, I don't really see Aspinall really throwing that many combinations, unfortunately. He went for the head kick, though. But can't make contact. There's a nice left jab and a right hook, though, from Aspinall. There's a little 1-2 combination, but there's a 1-2 from Chris. Jab and a right cross from Aspinall. 4 punches, 2 of them landing. So, yeah, again, just throwing in bunches. If half of them land, he's outstriking them. And there again, throws 5, lands 3. That's what he's looking for. Scores with 2 punches of a flurry. Doesn't find the mark on the right hook, though. Clean right hand after the jab. Another great round, though. But, man, Aspinall, he needs a finish. I mean, at this rate, you gotta at least go for a takedown. But he missed with the head kick, and he gets countered with the jab and a right hand, too. And he's getting tired. Just about lands a head kick after a pair of left jabs. Scores with the brace jabs. Missed the right hand. Both guys tired. 1-2 here. Floor attacks with 4 quick punches. 3 of them land. Began at the right cross. Just Chris. And again, just hitting on 50%. Nice right hook from Aspinall. Off target with a pair of jabs. Hits the right cross. 1-2. Quick left straight right from Aspinall. Yeah, I mean, Tom's... Oh, as I say that, though. Here we go. He rocked him. Big right hand flushes him. Look at the kill him here at the... Oh, my goodness. Big right hand. He's only standing up because of the fucking cage. And he did it. Unreal. Tom Aspinall comes back and ends it in the 3rd. Love it. 13-3 for Tom Aspinall. He beats his first ranked guy. He wants Rafael Pizzoa, which he's... Listen, Tom. You're moving on to bigger and better things, man. Pizzoa hasn't won a fight in the UFC. You just beat a ranked Chris Drakis. I mean, this is what you need to do, is be fighting more ranked guys. Gina, Danger Mazzani, and Katharina Lanier. As, again, we knew that Vegas was fucking Tom Aspinall on those odds. There was just no way he was going to lose that fight. Which, as I say that, he was losing that fight. He's down 2 rounds to none going into the final round. But he knocked him out and got the win. Well, I guess he didn't technically knock him out. He just... Yeah, TKO win, since he didn't drop him. Just kept him against the cage. And here we go. They touch gloves, though. See what Katharina does. Jab. But the big punch. Big left is avoided. Yeah, I mean, Gina's going to have to take her down if she's going to want to win this one. But there's a nice 1-2. A nice 1-2 here. From Katharina. I can't believe she's just out and she's boxing her. I mean, I just cannot believe Gina hasn't even went for a takedown or a clinch or anything. And she's going to get caught here. There's another great left hook from Katharina. This might be a night of huge upsets here. The way this is going. Jabs wide, hits to the left. Counter left hand here. Because of the left hook. Wow. I mean, she's looking really, really good. Now, finally going for a takedown, but can't take the initiative. Now she's got her in a clinch. Yeah, now she... Oh, it defends it well. How about that? Oh, she finally got her against the cage. Quick elbow here. Just putting all her weight on her. I mean, I would still say Katharina won that round. Yeah, she's up. Man, big underdog here, getting the first round. Gina's got to wake up. I mean, she's fighting for a job at this rate now, which is crazy to think we gave her this fight as a bit of a, hey, let's see what you can do. And it's gone the complete opposite way. A bit of a can to crush. And she's the can now that's getting crushed. Here's a jab at a left hand. The striking has been on point. 1-2 doesn't land either blow, though. She's still just throwing them punches. I mean, she putting the pressure on the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to try and strike with her. And obviously, she's doing a great job. She's outstriking her. Doing exactly what a boxer needs to do to get this win. Missed the left hand. Oh, stunning right hook. Oh, stunning left hook, rather. Excuse me. And it drops her. The southpaw might just finish her here in the 2nd. Oh, an armbar. That's a terrible idea. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is exactly what Gina needed, but it's not enough time. Luckily for Katharina, and she just needs another round. Doesn't need to get finished. Man, Gina, you really, really fucked up here. As that big left hand, again, Katharina looking really good. Gina's got her down now, yeah. That's exactly what she needed. Nice inside leg trip, trying to pass. She gets past her. Oh, tries to sweep her. No, that's not happening. Trying to get out of half guard. Oh, my God. She's scrambling. Wow. And Gina's got her in a waistlock trip takedown. Doesn't even take her down. That is crazy. Katharina, you are a lot better than I anticipated. Oh, but she gets taken down, though. But again, she needs a finish if she's going to want to win this one. And it's not happening. Great shit. Great shit for Katharina. 29-28 for sure. Somebody gave her that last round, though. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, Katharina. Yeah, she looked great out there. Gets the big win, and for Gina, she'll definitely be going to Invicta again. An embarrassing performance. An embarrassing one. Oh, she wants the rematch, too. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. We could definitely make that happen. For sure. It's Joe Selesky, Thiago Moises, 17-4, 13-4. Jason Herzog, a referee, cage-side judges. Yeah, Selesky, the Wilmington, North Carolina native. They touch gloves, and Thiago Moises gets the takedown. Trying to pass. It's a scramble. Oh, comes out on top here. Turtled up. Oh, bulldog choke here. Sees that chance to scramble. Just shoves him against the cage here. That's Moises, and now looking for the trip. He's got it. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, Selesky doing a good job on top. This is exactly what Joe wants. Look for an armbar. Thought for sure he might have got it. He's really, really good submission-wise. Very, very close round, though. Yeah, I mean, I would probably go Joe Selesky there. I mean, really, Thiago Moises, the only thing he did was get the takedown, and he passed, and he went for a submission, but other than that, it was all Joe Selesky, in my opinion. Takedown, single leg, he's on his back. Passes guard, gains a better position here. I mean, Selesky's pretty good on his back, but I don't think he's going to do anything against Thiago Moises on his back. So, as far as Selesky's definitely in trouble as far as losing this round, especially with how close the first round was. It might be 2 rounds to none if he can't get anything going, because, yeah, this is just a whole lot of nothing. Just, again, this is kind of what I wouldn't say anticipated it, but I definitely expected this could happen, where a bit of a stalemate on the ground, and it's just a bit of a lull in the action, but at least we haven't seen somebody get completely outclassed. It's just been 2 very close rounds, so either Selesky's up 2, or is down, rather, 2 rounds to none. Thiago Moises is potentially up 2 rounds to none, or in my opinion, it's 1-1, with Selesky winning round 1 and Thiago Moises winning round 2. Went for the takedown again to start off the first round, but Selesky sees it coming, pushes him down on his hands and knees, stands him up. Still held up with Selesky here. Selesky, if he can take him down here, this will be huge, and he does so. Exactly what he needed, much like the first round, when he stuffs the takedown, pushes him against the cage, and if he keeps Moises down here, it's going to be all she wrote for Thiago Moises, in my opinion. But we'll see. Again, as he blocks the attempt to they finally stand him up. Oh, Thiago Moises steals a takedown at the end of the round, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Again, I think Joe Selesky won at 29-28. We'll see. Yeah, split for Joe Selesky. I think that was the right call. Not a great fight, though. Not a great one. Had a feeling that might happen with that bout, as he wants Rafa Garcia next, as far as he thinks I'm going to get the Jimmo for helping him prepare for the fight, and sponsors for supporting him financially as well. It's Khalil Roundtree. And listen, this has been a night for the underdogs for sure. Khalil Roundtree might be in trouble. We'll see. Jason Herzog is our referee, cage-side judges here. And there we go with a 1-2 from Roundtree already. Lands a nice right hook, does Dafon. Left hook. Oh, here we go. Vicious head kick. Oh, my God. Roundtree is fucked. Oh, he's hanging in there, though. He's getting rocked. I cannot believe he's hanging on. Wow. Roundtree weathers the storm. The Don, no. Dropping him. And definitely won that round. Oh, there's still a little bit of time left because they stood him up. All right, here we go. Misses the right hook. Oh, gets kind of a great right hook of his own. And he gets rocked again. Big right hand. Down he goes. Will he finish him here? Oh, yep. Stopped him. Yeah. Unreal. What a win. The cans. Turning it on. Flipping the script on him. You love to see it, though. I mean, that's the guy who brought it, for sure. Main Street Boxing and Muay Thai with a great camp. For Khalil Roundtree, I mean, it's not looking good. We might have to get rid of him now, which is very embarrassing, because I absolutely love Khalil Roundtree, but you cannot have a performance like that as a heavy favorite. As our co-main event, again, this has been a crazy card. I think this is going to be a very, very close bout, though. Both girls 5'2", both girls weighed in at 115, karate background, Muay Thai background. This is going to be a fun fight. Here on this main card, Anna Clifford's fighting from the hometown. It's been a good night for the North Carolina natives pretty much this whole night, as here comes Anna Clifford, off target with a jab, left hook to the body. Glancing high kick, though, went for it. Did Zambanaga, but she fails on this jab, but she hits the left hand that lands hard. She's got nothing loose taking on this fight on short notice. She can go out there and be loose and get after it, and she's looking like it right now with a jab, but the left head kick doesn't connect. Hannah Clifford's a great right hook. Slips past the left hook, counters the jab, but a big right hand that just misses. And they stand and trade in the center of the cage, and if I could really land a good shot. Right jab, misses the left hand, though. Clifford sits a jab, doesn't connect with a right rounds kick to the body. Stalemate here. Left hook from Clifford. Oh, here's a vicious left cross. Rocked her, dropped her. Oh my, here we go. Could finish her here in the first. She's going to hang on. It's Hannah Clifford. She's a tough cookie. She's a tough one to crack, and that's a great first round for Denise to steal it there with the knockdown. Here comes the right jab, left hand to the body. Into the pocket we go. Man, missed all the strikes combination there with the attempted head kick. Counter right hands. Moves in and engages. Here comes a right hand again. As just missing with these counters. Or missing, rather, leading to counters for Zambanaga, and that's exactly what she needs. And here comes a body kick, doesn't land after the jab from Denise, and now misses the right jab, connects with the left hand, left jab, fails on the hook to the body. Oh, she cut her now. Nasty cut above the eye. 1-2 again, looking good. 2 quick punches again. Clifford's got her in a clinch. Some dirty boxing now. Well, she's able to slip out of it. So again, Denise doing a really good job of, if she feels like she's in danger, to get out of that quickly. Fun round, though. I would say, again, Denise probably won that round, but that was a close one, at least. It's going to need a finish here for Hannah Clifford. She wants to win this one. Left jab and a left roundhouse kick to the body. Nice little 1-2, but there's a 2-punch of a sudden flurry. It finds only gloves with the left hand, though. If she can get another big-time left-hand strike, it'd be perfect for Denise to end it. And there's a good left hand after the counter here for the great right hook from Clifford. 1-2. Clifford's with a jab, but the right hook's blocked. Denise getting tired. Left cross. Looking for a 3-punch combination here. Slipping past the shots here. Denise is looking really, really good. I mean, she might beat a top 15 fighter. She's looking really good tonight, at least. And slipping past the shots again with attacks with a quick right jab and a nice left hook. A little 1-2 here. Another 1-2 from Denise, and she's really getting into the flow state here to end up this fight. And another slipping past the right hook attempt to counter with the right jab and a left hook. I mean, she got caught with a feint, too. Boy, oh boy, and she rocked her again. Left hand from Clifford gets 8. And yeah, 30-27 in my opinion, yeah. And the judges agree. Hell of a fight, though, for Denise the Menace. She was a menace tonight. Taking that fight on a week's notice and looking like that. That's a woman that was in the gym working, waiting for an opportunity and capitalized on that in a big, big way. Hell of a win in the co-main. Our main event, Jotko and Derek Brunson, the Wilmington, North Carolina native. Let's see if he can do what Joe Selesky did tonight and get a victory. For Jotko, though, looking to get a big win. Judo versus wrestling, so this is going to be a bit of a grappling affair. We got 5 rounds of it, potentially, so we'll see. Neither fighter can land a shot here. Misses the right jab. Also finds his left cross blocked. So both guys are just swinging and missing or getting blocked here. There's a jab that finally something hits, but missed on the hook shot to the body. There's a 1-2 from Jotko. Right jab and a great left hook. Oh, he broke his jaw, probably. That is crazy. Brunson now gets countered with a powerful straight left, and he knocked him out cold. Jotko, ladies and gentlemen, did not come to fuck around. And he gets a huge win, knocking out Derek Brunson. And he thanks to the American Top Team, and a hell of a performance for the middleweight there. Only 3,000 people showing up for this fight night. They got some at least good main and co-main, but some of the other fights not so much. The Jared Trice, Nathan Reddy fight, we're going to give those guys both a performance bonus. Yeah, that's the problem with fight nights. You're going to lose popularity. But yeah, they were great tonight. Tucker, Lutz looked good tonight. So did Impa and Aspinall. And yeah, I'll probably do it. Tafon. With the huge upset. Katharina looked good tonight as well. Yeah, that's probably... Oh yeah, Jotko and Denise, yeah. we're feeling pretty good. Almost everybody got a performance bonus. We probably are going to lose money. Oh, no, we didn't. But that's fine. Plus 200 in the bag for us. And that will do it for episode 84. Thank you all for watching as we go to Fight Island for our next show. And then when we kick off December, it's another fight night. And then I believe we'll have an ESPN Plus card. And then it's the pay-per-view to end out the year in New York City. And it's going to be a fun one for sure. Anytime we're at the Garden, we try to put on a great show. And Channel 1's like, hey, we don't want you here no more. But yeah, it's going to be Kevin Gastelum and Robert Whittaker, which that's going to be a very, very fun fight. I cannot wait for that. And then afterwards, it's, the Ryan Bader, Nasruddinov, who's taking this fight on a relatively short notice. Filling in for Alonzo Minfield. Justin Gaethje's on that card, too, the Arizona native. And yeah, then ESPN Plus card in Nevada, in Las Vegas. And then, of course, that pay-per-view, the 269, which we still have not really figured out what's going to be the main yet. I know that, we have it as Liana right now, but I want another title fight. I'm hoping we can get it done. I'm really hoping we can have Israel fight somebody. But again, it's tough. We could just have him fight Sean Strickland, but obviously Sean's now ranked 12th. Again, another guy I was kind of open for to get a fight, Kevin Lee, to get a title fight there. Even Moicano and Taporia. It's, that's just kind of what I'm thinking. Again, heavyweight title. We would get that fight potentially, but I think, as far as JDS, I think he's going to be out for 54 days, so he's going to be out for the rest of the year, so we can't make that fight. Again, would love to crown the new light heavyweight champion, but that other fight, I believe, is on the Nevada card. Or no, is it? Where the hell is it? Is it in 2022? Oh my god, it is. That is tough. But yeah, because the winner of that fight will take on Yuri Prochazka, with Jimmy Crite and Jan Blachowicz. But yeah, that is where we're at for the UFC here to end out 2021 potentially with only just 4 more shows left. And we'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.